I thought the pitch played really well. It was exactly what we expected. It probably skidded a little bit with a new ball, and then played really well. I think at the end of the first half, we would have taken 155 every day of the week. It was a really nice surface, and yeah, disappointing day. It's just obviously not doing the basics. I think when that many guys get bowled, it's alarming, particularly on a flat surface that didn't swing a hell of a lot. A couple of chop-ons, that happens. But just down to the basics, I think that we probably went away from looking to take the game deep. I'm not sure what the other guys were thinking, but just got the sense that we're looking for boundaries and boundaries only, and just neglected that running part of the game and knock it into the gaps, particularly after a few early wickets. I think there's a time to soak up some pressure, try and take the game as deep as we can. In a chase of 155, I think there's definitely enough time. We know we can make up anything at the back end there. So yeah, it was disappointing. Absolutely, they'll be looking at changes. I think all in all, our bowling performance was pretty good. Our fielding was slightly sloppy, and then the batting was awful. So yeah, definitely when that happens, when you lose a game so badly, you have to look at everything. Anytime you lose 5 or 6 wickets in the power play, it's never ideal. Obviously myself opening the batting, it's my responsibility to get us off to a good start and set up a chase there. So I take full responsibility for that. I think any time that you're chasing a total like that, it's important that you have a solid start, and for me to get out in the first over and not give us that was not good enough. Yeah, we know a lot about their bowling attack, and obviously they've had some great success. I think Rami's just said out there they've bowled teams out 29 times now in T20 cricket, so that's a lot. But we still felt like it was a chase that was definitely gettable. I think that on a surface like that in a ground like Abu Dhabi, it's important that you just play the basics. You get off to a good start. You build some partnerships, and we know that there's times that you can cash in at the back end, and at times in the power play here too. So it was just that power play was horrific. It was just carnage. It was like a car crash in slow motion sitting there. Yeah, absolutely, we can bounce back. We do have quite a bit of experience in the team. We've got a lot of good players. One bad day with the bat doesn't. Everything just doesn't go out the window after that. So I think it's important that we get back to basics. I'm sure that we'll have a good hit out tomorrow night once we get to Dubai Stadium and plan really well again and come back bigger and stronger. No, we know how he bowls. He bowls like that a lot. For me to go back and try and cut one that wasn't quite short enough to a guy skidding them in was just the sloppy play. And from then on, once you get new batters in, Pakistan, we know how good they can squeeze new batters and build pressure. So yeah, it was just a misexecution on my behalf there.
The way the cricket's sponsored,
yeah, absolutely, and it's probably a role that we haven't seen him do a hell of a lot, bowl towards the back end of the innings, and I thought he did it really well. AJ was obviously outstanding with the ball. Nathan didn't get the rewards that he probably deserved early on. I think he thought he bowled excellent. But all in all, our bowling was good. Billy was outstanding, and we've seen at times how damaged he can be and how good he can be in various roles. So yeah, that's exciting times for him.